In this question, we are given that the unemployment rate among construction workers, it dropped from 16% on September 1992 to 9% September 96. Now, let's write down the information first. Putting the data in the tabular form is important because it will help in solving the question easily. Create a table with the columns 1992 and 1996. Now, we are given that the unemployment rate is equal to 16% in 1992 and it dropped to 9% in 1996. We are also given that the number of construction workers was 20% greater on September 1, 1996 than on September 1, 1992. Now we have to find the approximate change in the number of unemployed construction workers. Now we move on to step 2, which is understanding how to solve this. Now, as you may have noticed that we are not given the number of construction workers, but we are given that it increased by 20% from 1992 to 1996. So, in such cases, we need to take a new variable. So, let number of construction workers be n. Then, after an increase of 20%, the number of workers in the year 1996 will be 1.2n. Now, to find out the approximate change in the number of workers, we need to find the number of unemployed workers. Since 16% of n will give us the number of unemployed workers in the year 1992, we have 16% of n is equal to 16 by 100 times n. And for the year 1996, we have 9% of 1.2n. This gives us 9 multiplied by 1.2n divided by 100. So these are the number of construction workers. We now move on to step 3, which is the calculation. Now in step 3, we are told to find the percentage change. So the percentage change formula is final minus initial by initial whole multiplied by 100. Now we can write this as final by initial minus 1 multiplied by 100. Now this is the final value and this is the initial value. On substituting these values, we get 9 multiplied by 1 times 2n divided by 100 divided by 16 times n divided by 100 minus 1 multiplied by 100. Now 100 gets cancelled and n also gets cancelled. We are left with 9 multiplied by 1.2 divided by 16 minus 1 multiplied by 100. Now 4 cancels 1.2 0.3 times and 16 4 times. So we have 2.7 by 4 minus 1 multiplied by 100. This gives us 1.3 divided by 4 multiplied by 100, and 4 cancels 100 25 times. So this gives us 31.7%. Now the answer that is closest to this value is 30%. So the correct answer is option B.